Hello everybody, this is Caroline Alizana, a graduate student of the Grok Trade Mentoring Program. It is Tuesday, April 12th of 2011, and you're looking at the Q's daily chart, and what a beautiful move on the Q's here today. Look at this. Remember that pink trend line that I mentioned here to you, and I really emphasized it to you yesterday, which we've been hitting and pulling back down, closing below it, which means that we were not strong enough. We didn't have enough power to actually bust through it and then close above it to continue to the upside, and we then instead broke back to the downside, breaking through the two major moving averages, the 8 moving average here, which is in green, and then the second one, which is here in red, and we broke back through them and we entered into a bearish territory as we talked about it here yesterday. So look what happened here today. We are gapping down this morning and then holding that gap and holding the low and then closing the day a little bit below the low of today, which the low of yesterday, which was at the 56.56 mark, which I wanted you to pay really close attention to if we were about to head lower, and that's what happened here today. We broke through it, through the 56.56 mark, and then we closed below it, which means that we are continuing to the downside. So what we need to pay really close attention to tomorrow is, again, the low of today this time, which is at the 56.15 mark. So put a little trend line out here so we can see it if we get close to it and ready to break through it. So put a little trend line in here so you can see it when the time comes and when we're getting closer and closer to it. And we also need to pay really close attention to that upper area of resistance right here, the 56. Let me see here, the high, the 56.64 mark. So pay really close attention to that one as well, because it's a significant area of resistance on our way up here. It's like another wall to break through if we ever wanted to continue to the upside and then form another lower swing high. So pay close attention to that area of resistance. And if we ever broke through the low of today, through the 56.15 mark, and then we closed below it, we could head all the way down to that next area of support right here, let me see here, the 55.83 mark. And then once we broke through that one and then closed below it, we could head even lower to that next area of support down below here in black. So pay close attention to all of them. And also, if we ever wanted to head higher and bounce back to the two major moving averages, we could do that. So pay close attention to the 56.64 mark, and then if we wanted to head back to those moving averages, we would need to break through the 56.64 mark and then close above it, and we could head all the way up there to hit it. So watch those to see if we're gonna even be able to get there. Then if we're gonna form another lower swing high on our daily chart. So that's here. That's what we see. That's what I actually see on our chart today. And look at the MACD. Look what's happening with the MACD. It's ready to cross over, as it looked like yesterday. It's ready to cross over right here. And it's still a little bit, tiny bit above the zero line, but it's flat. It's not telling me anything. So watch it carefully here as well to look for confirmation with any moves that we're going to get on our chart. And check this out. See the volume in here? It's increasing a little bit, but we're still below the average. So volume is not really impressive at this time, but it's increasing, so that's a good sign. So what it means here, once the volume increases, then we would have a pretty good confirmation of that bearish move right here on our chart. So watch all of them here together and look for confirmation. So have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.